Hi, Michaela Harris here. I'm going to take just a few minutes today to show you what you could be doing to increase your online presence, beat out your competitors, and capitalize on all the traffic that is available to you, all those people that are looking for your services. So, I just want to jump right in. There are two of the most important things that you can be doing online is having a functioning ranking website. Not enough just to have a pretty one, you want one that's going to actually do you justice. And the second thing is going to be having a Google business profile. Now that's what these are right here. I searched for your company, but I couldn't find a Google business profile for it. Not to say that you don't have one. If you don't, just go in and make one. Same 4 recommendations either way. You're going to make sure that you utilize as many of those 750 words of the company description as you can. You also want to make sure all of your information is completely filled out. You add plenty of geotagged optimized images. You want to make sure you're getting as many reviews from your customers as you can. And then you also want to go after what are called citations. Now, all a citation is a place like Yelp or Yellow Pages that lists your name, address, and phone number. Now, the thing that's most important here is having a website, because a lot of times, even when you make it into the maps, into the top 3, if you don't have a website, people tend to go with those that do. So, a website is also going to allow you to rank in the organic section. I'll go over that in just a moment. Now, a website, when you create this, you want to make sure you have pages that describe your services and that you have your location pages. Now, with where you are, I'm going to recommend that if you do service different areas, you do have a different page for each area so that you can rank and capitalize on all the volume in the places that you serve. Now, you also want to make sure that your homepage has 1,500 words of authoritative content. That just seems very descriptive with good keywords throughout that content. And you also want to make sure that there are keywords behind your images. Now, your back pages should have about 500 to 750 words. And your location pages should serve as mini home pages. So now, I'm going to show you why it's important to have these two things. As a potential customer, if I'm searching for lawn care in Rockledge, Florida, now this is what's called a keyword and is specifically a buyer intent keyword. That just means that someone's searching for a service and a city. This tells me that this person has an intent to make a purchase of a product or a service. That's what I mean by buyer intent. Buyer intent words are what's going to translate to potential customers and potential revenue for you. Any other word of somebody just searching for random information may not turn into a purchase. So, if I search that word, I'm going to see the top 3 businesses in maps and that first page of Google organic URLs. Now, 9 out of 10 people are never going to make it to that second page, and most people will never hit more businesses. So it's important to be in both places and in the top 3 of maps and on the highest position on the first page so that you can maximize on the amount of people that you're able to bring in through your website and thus maximize the amount of people that you have to potentially turn into a customer. So if I take a look at your top competitor in Rockledge, this is his website. Now it's okay, but there's not 1,500 words of content. Some of the pictures aren't saving as keywords. That just tells me that they're not even doing everything they can, which means it is possible to beat them out. Now, why that's important is if I take a look at the statistics behind their website, you can see that their UR and their DR, which is a trust and a power rating, are very low. Now, these are both influenced by backlinks. All the backlink is another website that points back to yours. You want these to be strong, powerful links so that they're more powerful and trustworthy. And that'll help rank your website. Now, if you notice, he's not really bringing in a lot of traffic, and I'll show you why. If we take a look at the keywords for the city that you're based out of, there's not a whole lot of volume here, not for lawn service. Now, if you do landscaping, that's a completely different story. But for lawn services, it tends to be a little bit less volume, and the smaller the city, the less volume there will be. So what I would recommend is making your homepage Rockledge, the city that you're based in, and utilizing all of these buyer intent words. Now, if you take a look at these, 30, 20, 30, any of these buyer intent words that have a service you offer in the city, add those volumes together, and ranking for those words will get you that amount of people searching every single month. So right there's close to 100 people searching for the services that you offer, but they can't find you because you don't have a website. Now, when I say I recommend putting this as your home page and then setting service pages, you can go set them for Melbourne, or I think it's Titusville, was the other one closest to you. They have a little bit higher of a population, which means these numbers are going to be a little bit higher. But if you service a city like Orlando, which, comes with time, and I don't know if you service them right now or not, but if you service a city like Orlando, you're looking at 250, 200, 200, 80, 100. So just in that right there, you're getting close to like 1,000 different searches every single month. That's over 1,000 people that are looking for your services. So you can take it as big or as small as you want to go with it. I recommend setting your home page as where you're based and getting location pages for each other city that you offer, so that you can go in and get keywords for them as well and rank separately in those areas, which is going to maximize the amount of people coming through a well-built, optimized website and straight to you, which is going to translate to revenue. So ultimately, I hope that you found this information valuable. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. I would love to sit down and talk with you more about this. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.